force this point, it's really easy to force out. However, if you guys let them get to you without any without any friction, without any scouting, without any poking out, it's kind of their ideal situation. They can probably land nades really easily and follow that up, so. I think that fight was just very confusing from everyone. There's like some people who are trying to go after the Ana, but then if you do that, it leaves your Ashe vulnerable. They're on his AFK for some reason. Blade. Massive ult fight. Whoever wins here is, I guess, a coin flip, but we'll see. A concept that's very useful is like if someone's in or out of the fight, it's like without even looking at any POVs, I can tell that their Tracer and Lucio are just out of the fight. They're not participating in any target calling. They're not really getting any poke. And it's possible, it's an option to chase them, but it's not the best option. It takes a lot from them to get back into the fight. The Tracer would have to use like 2 recalls. The Lucio would either have to amp in, or it would just take them a bit of time. So what I recommend is just have one person like get scouting information on this, on if they're returning or not, and have everyone else ignore it. Like, you don't really need to commit here to try and kill them because they're not doing anything. Whereas instead, if you kind of just like jiggled around this corner and like just watched them, they know that you're there. You know that they are there. Neither person can really do anything, but it's a 1v2 trade, so you're winning that. And then your team can just clean up these kills.
Oh. Okay. Is there like a thing that's like called? Because I think that's something I've tried to explain before too. Is it just like scouting?
And then because of that, because you went in, you had to recall forced. Barney ended up dying to the ball of Gen.G, and now it lets them to get back into the fight. And then they're able to use mines, use pulse. Maybe they'll beat, hopefully not, for their sake.
I was totally muted when I asked the question, but back when the Tracer and the Lucio were like in that white room, is that like called something? Is that just like scouting? Because I've tried to like explain that before.
Like the Tracer Lucio playing together?
Yeah, and like you don't have to necessarily like engage on them, but like because you're existing somewhere, that's like technically engaging with them, like kind of macro.
It's like it's kind of marking.
Okay, marking.
But like in this instance, because the fight is already going on, it's kind of just doing nothing. But like you doing nothing is better than 2 people doing nothing. So
yeah.
Because marking is more of a term for like neutral fights.
Yeah.
And like preventing space.
Like angles. Okay, yeah.
Like if hypothetical situation, if like it's a neutral fight and you have like tank here, and like there's a Tracer here from one team and a Tracer here for one team. Like the Tracers are marking each other because neither team has decided to engage, and they're both kind of preventing each other from going in. But like in a situation like here, it wouldn't really be marking because you don't really have to do anything about it.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably just you just watch them.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe scouting's the best term, but
Okay.
tank players have to do that a lot too.
Mm-hmm.
If you're playing like Winston or like anything with a bubble or a shield, a lot of times the best option for you is to not try and kill someone, but let your team kill people. So like if hypothetical, if there's like let's say on a brig here and you're on Winston, and let's say they're on Winston and they're on Tracer and they're on Gen.G, and all of those heroes they go in. They're going on your back line. You can kind of just stand here if you're Winston. Because the on the brig, they need LOS of their team to be able to see stuff. And if you go in, it makes it way easier for the on the brig to deal with you. Because then the brig isn't within like melee range. The Ana can get good sleeps off. The Ana can nade both herself and you. But if you just stand here and maybe you place a bubble down, like they can't do anything. So you're not like necessarily marking them because the fight's already happening. But it's like it's a 4v3, and they have no supports. So that's just a useful concept for really anyone. It's kind of just good to know if like you're doing more good or more harm by trying to get kills. Again, they're doing what they want to do. They're playing way off the point. They have the cap, and they're trying to find, like, that's a great spot. This is a great spot. Down here's a great spot. So them going this early is actually quite surprisingly good from a team. They're able to get a kill. You guys trade. Let's say that they don't get a kill here. Let's say that let's go from the ball slam. Their ball slams here. Let's say they get 0 kills. Let me turn on. So they have a Tracer over here. They have a Genji over here. A Lucy over here. Their Ana's dead. They go in. They get 0 kills. The best thing for you guys to do is just completely ignore everyone. Like, once they get 0 kills, they are out of ball slam. They're probably out of ball grapple. They probably are going to be out of blinks. Their Genji might have already dashed, or he just isn't going to be able to dash to where you guys are going. So if you guys just, like, survive the engage from them, just quickly speed point. And then by the time that you guys get to point, they're going to have their cooldowns back, but you guys also have now, like, point advantage, and they're still down the Ana. But I think here you guys try and like fight them a little bit. You guys like try and chase after the Genshi a little bit, and that kind of hurts you guys. Because then you guys get demeched. The character TP was honestly pretty good there, because it got you to point. But the more you're fighting off point, the more the ball's rewarded. He's not there in your spawn. Bolt's gone. Let's see how you guys rotate. If I'm you guys right now, well, I'm getting hit by a ball for one. But I'm also seeing that the Ana is quite close up. In this instance, I think it would be fine to try and chase the Ana here once you live the ball. But it is also fine to just rotate through this way. Also, I think I've noticed this before. Your Tracer will be like in doing stuff, and no one's really helping her.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like it's taken us years to get over to her.
That could be really anyone's fault here, to be honest. Mm-hmm. It could be the tank's fault for not joining the Tracer. It could be the Tracer's fault for going in too soon. You guys should just look to play around, like, the Tracer. The Tracer and the team, like, syncing up their engage. So here it ends up resulting in the Tracer dying because no one's there to help. There's no Matrix from the Diva. There's no pulse from the Lucio. There's no Bob. There's no, anything to help. And it just lets them, like, basically 3v1.
Thank you.
I think it's just another instance of kind of bad target priority. You guys are up 1. The Lucio's dead. The Ana's in spawn. So it's really like a 5v3. Kind of a 5v2. The Tracer's out of the fight too. It's really just the ball and the Gen.G. The Ash Lee, so now it's a 4v2. They're trying to chase a Tracer, but that's honestly kind of what a 1v1 Ash versus Tracer is very much favoring the Tracer. Yeah, there's the pulse. They get the nano off from the Gen.G. Yeah, no one really has any clear targets. Neither the Gen.G or the ball is being focused. This isn't really an instance where people are out of the fight because of, like, potential pressure. So it's not like the tank playing up makes a lot of sense. It really should just be the tank helping chase these final kills.
Sa llamando con alguien.
And they end up cleaning up better than you guys do. Yeah, so a lot of it's just like
No.
target priority, and then just kind of knowing what the ball's goal is. And the ball's goal is to not fight on point, but to get as many fights before you get to point. So the last round.
Okay.
This is gonna be the worst map for the ball because everything is like close range. It's gonna be really hard for the ball to like avoid quarters where the Lucia boop is gonna be very detrimental. It's also really hard for the Ana to play far enough back to get value and also play safe. So let's see how this goes.
Okay.
I think the issue here is that
Sit. Sit. Sit.
you guys kind of give them a lot of space for free. It's quite easy just to press W into this comp. If I'm looking at this positioning right now, it should really be like the tank and the Junkrat kind of just walking in for free. Like, you just saw them use deflect. Their ball isn't really much of a threat. You know where their Lucio and their Ana are. So it really should be quite easy to just get onto the back line. But instead of taking space, you kind of just like preserve your own space, but your own space is off a point. So it doesn't really help you much to be back here. And then they're able to get a nade. They explode your Ashe. They explode your Junkrat. Or they use Lucio first, but...
Es un plato para mi casa.
Nuevos y bonitos.
Okay, vamos a ver.
Diamond, your mic
I know,
is
hold
on.
on. There you go, yo. Okay.
Yeah, and there's another example why the Ashe is just not that great in this comp. At this point, your Queen and Junkrat kind of figure out we can just kind of walk on them. But the issue is that it leaves your Ashe behind. Which is just kind of really hard for both people. Like, it's hard for the Queen to go in without the Ashe, and it's hard for the Ashe to go in with the Queen, so... I do want to check something. If you're playing into ball, I would definitely recommend picking the damage for heals perk. Because a lot of the times the ball's going to be in your face, and it's really easy to just shoot kunai at him. So if you pick the other perk, it's a lot better, like mid-fight sustain. Like, you get rewarded for shooting the ball, which is nice. Again, they're fighting early, looking for ults. This is another instance where the tank kind of get rewarded for doing nothing. If you just like stand here and stare at the Ana, maybe poke a little bit, instead of turning around for the people behind, it prevents them from being involved in the fight. Whereas right now they kind of have LOS on both their team and also your team. Massive nade. So a lot of that is just kind of not knowing what the ball comp wants to do and preventing it accordingly. So I'd say in the future, just make sure that one, you're trying to rotate to point or to the back line as fast as possible. If you don't, the ball comp is winning. Two, make sure you guys are calling targets because it's really easy for that comp to come back mid-fight. The ball's going to be back fast, the Tracer's going to be back fast, the Gunny's back fast enough, the Lucio's back fast. If you guys are slow to get your kills in the follow-up, it's really possible and likely that the enemy team's going to get back for the fight. So even if you kill the Ana at the start of the fight, or you kill the ball at the start of the fight, it doesn't really matter if the fight goes on really long, because then the rewards them. And then also, I would recommend not playing Queen with Ashe. Either play the Ashe and play a more slower comp, or play a much faster hit scan. Either Soj or Tracer or Sombra. Yeah. That's what I recommend.
Okay. Okay. Is there a chance we could review like our Cervasa one too? Because I think that one was kind of close.
I do have to go right now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay,
Hopefully
then
I'll
never
stop.
mind. Let me see if Fish is available.
Well, thank you either way for the
Thank
for
you,
the
David.
for the
No
explanation.
problem.
Yeah,
Thank you.
it was very
Anything else?
insightful.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I was muted. I was getting home.
Yeah, that's
I'm
fine.
home now.
That makes sense though, because I think for us it was just like we didn't know what to do with the ball, just like constantly aggroing us. And
Yeah.
if we play point, it just like forces it to go to point and like leave the point vulnerable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really just us making sure to rotate together and then like target priority, but also cooldown watching. I think that was something we kept forgetting to do
Mhm.
because we would go in on the Ana, like what he said about like how we. I was calling the Ana, and even though she had her cooldowns, and so it's like, I think it's just playing the long game with Ball because he has to use cooldowns to get us to engage. No. Or cooldowns to engage. No.
Okay, Fish can come in 10 minutes.
Hell yeah.
W.
I feel like our Surabasa, or even the new Queen Tree, but maybe Surabasa would be another one.
Yeah, I think towards the end we ended up winning the last point. No.
I think so, but they also could have just trolled that. But
I'm
I
biased
think
to
we had
New
some-
Queens, 'cause-
okay, that one I think we were playing too fast, so I also, I guess either one.
I'm just saying that one just because I was in that one.
Oh,
So,
okay.
whatever. That's the only one I played.
Okay.
But if you guys want to use Ravasa, I get it.
It's fine. I'm down for either because I think Cervasa we just kept getting like absolutely like run down from different angles with that ball.
Mhm.
And the new Queen we just kept losing the ball. We should just
Yeah,
focus
and like
the ball
playing
more.
too fast or something.
Yeah.
And then like leaving little batteries like behind, but then like the ball was advancing.
Mhm.
Ready for battle.
Let me see.
Ready for battle.
Soothing your wounds.
Flashpoint unlocked.
You've got a change of clothes.
This was unfortunate. I'll just share and I'll just watch for now.
Let me see. I wasn't able to spectate this one.
Come here. I can heal you. 私がついてる。
There, I was scuffed.
Soothing your wounds.
I guess Soj probably would have been a better thing too.
Does Bean only play?
Yeah, he said he was a hit scan player. But I think he said she could do Soj. But he was just like comfortable with Ash. So I was like, okay.
大丈夫？回帰。そんなもんじゃないでしょ。島田兄弟。
What's happening?
What's up?
That was so unfortunate.
Actually, yeah.
I thought you got out. I actually thought you got out.
I know, what? What do you mean?
そんなもんじゃないでしょ。島田兄弟。
I'm gonna do little bits.
What's up?
Ow! Ow!
Whoopsie daisy.
They're already dead. Oh yeah, that was a big feed. I also didn't know if we had a Sombra.
Flashpoint guarded.
Coming through.
I think I was just a little bit like, I don't know. If swaps. Sometimes I'm not a good, I'm kind of not like a person who's like, oh, just flex, swap every time. It's your character
Flashpoint unlocks.
kind
in
of
10
player
seconds.
or person. I'm like, I'd rather just kind of like overcome the challenge.
Initiation.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Huanglan.
Guy's an unfortunate entirely. Oh, Glizzy. Oh, Glizzy.
I did not mean to press my health there. I wanted it. I think I was just spamming my cooldowns because they just ran me down.
Holy. It happens to the best of us, bro. It happens to the best of us. Hey, look, thank God it happens in the scrim and not in a
Match, yeah.
Exactly.
Dude, I was having so much trouble aiming because I just got
I
my
get it.
blue vaccine, so my arm is so fucking sore.
Oh,
right
like,
now.
yeah.
Get it, bro.
Yeah.
I hate when they ask you, like, what arm do you not want to use?
Yeah.
True.
Like, please, can you not do that to me?
It's always a left, but like, fuck.
Yeah. I also don't know if speed is helpful here. I was thinking that too. Because also I feel like this is the same kind of kill box that he was just talking about.
Yeah.
Like on Li Zhang of like, this is absolutely where a ball wants to fight us.
And
Yeah, I
just
mean, this is
dominate,
like-
yeah.
Yeah.
Sir Boss was like Ball's playground.
Yeah.
so they couldn't pick a better.
I
map
mean,
to
look
do
at
it.
that.
Guarded.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
that's
hella
unfortunate.
screwed us with like every map pick.
Palace.
Mhm. I mean, it wasn't that bad because I mean, most of those maps are like what we like to play as well. Like
Yeah.
Sir Boss, Muslim Street.
I guess that's true, but they are just like very ball.
Yeah.
Oriented.
Yeah. Except the Rialto.
Oh, the Realtor was so fucking close.
Yeah.
Flashpoint
I mean, we
unlocks in
full
10
held them on
seconds.
that, so I think that was really good.
Mhm.
Flashpoint unlocked.
Holy fuck.
The venture. Okay. I'm not gonna talk about that.
Yeah.
Excavation initiated.
Lee Wan Quan!
Do something.
Holy.
Initiating defense matrix. Nerf this.
Oh, Fisher.
Calling in the big
I'll
What?
take it out here. Oh.
Is that fish? Hello.
Okay, that wasn't a bad sign.
Yeah, I think
They
this was
used
pretty.
Blade for that too?
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
I feel like this point was really close.
Y'all didn't take it?
No,
I don't think so.
we won't take the last one.
Yeah, sucks.
But this
I
one,
think we
like
got
that
90
fight
now.
was really good. I think here it's like the same like target kind of thing.
Yeah. No, that was on me. I kept, they kept telling me to go to point, and I legit just like tunnel vision that Lucio.
And I also just got my thing too late. I'm literally surviving!
Dude, Diamond is surviving too.
Yes!
Damn.
No, Diamond lived
Oh,
for
yeah,
like
she-
forever.
Everything.
She like literally D-mech and everything too.
Gets off another mech too.
Yeah. I think the ball here just like he's killing everybody back here.
Yeah.
Even though we're alive. Like Zeb's already dead. Yeah.
No, the ball was good. I mean, he just kept cutting off.
Yeah.
in the back lane.
I straight deleted. Dang.
Did you want me to take over, or are you gonna?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
I
it's
don't
up
know
to
if you want to
awesome.
do this map or the other one.
I'll do whatever. You can choose.
Do you want me to keep playing or? Oh yeah, okay. Also, I posted
Well, that's what I was
the
wondering if you want.
the things are in the replay.
Okay. What was the worst map then? I heard Circuit was pretty bad.
Circuit was not. Was that we played that? I don't even remember that.
It seems like it was the one before I joined. So.
I think it was not great.
Circuit would be Ball's playground.
Yeah.
You can do Circuit. Either Circuit or I finish off Serve also. It's up to you guys. Any strong opinions?
I wasn't in any of them, so.
What were the options? Sorry.
Circuit or Cervasa or
Yeah,
anything
it
else.
was I finish Cervasa or we just start Circuit?
I'm gonna leave it up to Bingy because I have no say.
I mean, I don't even remember Circuit, so I feel like we should do that. Probably.
Yeah, Circuit was just really bad for us.
Yeah.
We couldn't really get past the first
Then yeah,
one.
then you should yeah, definitely.
I think I had to just black it out.
Let me see. Let's see.
When does this game start, bro?
I think we were
Okay,
doing a lot of talking
Yeah, no, you guys are
to
fine.
try and help them.
Okay, so they're playing they're playing May, Sojourn, Ball, backline, and then okay. Okay, so this is number one thing. I don't know if you guys are doing this. You guys should notice that there's no front line. That this guy's somewhere. You should be looking for this guy. Because
Oh,
if you can't
yeah.
see this guy, it means he's gonna slam you eventually. So just make sure to be aware of that. Okay, no, this is good though. Okay. So this was good in the sense that like so when the ball engages and like he doesn't get anything, he has to leave, right? Because you're all shooting at him. And it's also like noticing that in this comp, it has nothing to back him up. So this was a good response to do a counter dive. I just think that Diamond Brush you're like too far in. Because you don't need to on this counter dive, you really don't need to kill anything. You just need to take space. Because if you look at the card is pushing for free right now, right? Because either Bean or like Zebla will just sit on it forever. And all you need to do is take this space. Because if they're playing Sojourn and they're playing May, their May is probably playing for like a wall here, and then their Sojourn is probably playing for like this height. So if you like go through here and you take this Sojourn space and you just set up your own Sojourn, you've like won this engage. Like, you don't have to like go for kills or anything. Because the problem is we get demec'd here, and then now like the ball dies for free. But like we end up winning now. But yeah, so like if like the diva was alive here, like we would have had an opportunity to just go in and dive in. So yeah, into like these ball comps when you're playing the diva, generally I would just say try and stay alive more. Like you don't have to just all in and just like get a kill, even when you have the Gen.G. Okay, B needs to not do this, but he's not here. Just trying to look for the like. I feel like you guys aren't like putting enough focus on this ball, cause what he did this, and then he just like took a step back, and none of you saw him leave, right? So try and calm that more. I don't know if you guys were calming that, but try and calm like ball is gone, ball is in, like ball is setting up, right? Because right now like this slam is like so free for him.
Oh, he
and then he's
memed
actually like, playing it
us.
smart, so he's gonna wait.
Yeah.
Okay, your Sojourn's better, so that's all good.
Oh, she does play Soj. Okay. Well.
Okay, is here within this game. It's just Bowen and then Rush. Okay. Yeah. So this isn't a thing where like I feel like we're just overextending a bit. So they just disengaged because I think their May is still dead, and then we're pushing the card here, but then the ball is in. So the issue becomes is that you're set up for this, and then you go in, B get antied, but I think like, yeah, because so Bean is dead and somebody's stuck over here because the ball is on them, or they just joined you. But it's just hard to like hard engage here. Then you get picked. So I think the better thing to do here would be, so knowing that like you're down your Sojourn, which is like a lot of your damage, I think you just play slow here and you just force out the ball. Because you guys are diving before they've like tried to stop the card, right? Like you're down 1v3 and then you guys push now. Which I understand because this May is low, but it's also just like, I feel like you're not going to kill this May when she has the Ana and the Lucio looking at her. So I think it would have been better if you just sat on card and you just pushed it through. And then if the May like hard engages with a wall, Diamond Rush just flies out and you just shoot this ball. Because one of the things about ball on this map, okay, ball kind of sucks on this map, and the reason is because like he doesn't have as many angles to get away. So like, if you all shoot this ball, the only way he can get away is like through this way or through this way. But both of those escape paths kind of suck, so he's gonna take a lot of damage while he's doing that. So on this map especially, you guys can afford to just play slower, especially because like they just have a Mei and like a Sojourn. Like, they can't really do anything.
I don't know
Their
if
ball
you.
just solo engages.
I don't know if you drew or anything, but we couldn't see when you said this
Can
way
you see
and
my
this
mouse?
way. No.
Can't see that. Okay. Let's see. I forgot that Overwatch doesn't show your mouse if you're not showing your whole screen. You can see
Okay, there
this,
we
yeah?
go. Yeah, now we can. But when you said this way and this way, we didn't know where.
Yeah, no, that's fine. What I mean by that, yeah. So the ball can go like under here or through here. But the idea is that either way this ball has to go, like your Sojourn is just gonna shoot him the whole time. And so he's gonna be like half HP by the time he's gone. So that's what I mean by like you guys can play slower. Like we just need to get out here. Okay, this is like I don't know if that pushes here. You can go through this way if you're ever in that situation again. You're on the And then also, I feel like when you get demeched, you like stay baby diva a lot. It would probably be faster if either A, you just walked into them and died, or B, like you went into spawn and just switched to another character and switched back to diva.
I was so there was a point where I actually was trying to kill myself, and I don't think it was hurt because I said I'm gonna die or to kill myself, and then I was getting healed up, and so I was like, oh no, like my attempt of death was I should have communicated it better, but I was
Yeah,
trying at one point to like just kill myself so I could get my mech back faster.
yeah, no, that's fine. I mean, that's good, but like, I just noticed that like you do it a decent bit where you don't make that call, where you're like, I'm just
Okay.
gonna get mech back, but I feel like it's like really slow. Because now we're like taking a fight where you don't have mech. And Zebla just dies. And then you just die anyway.
Oh, because they're.
But I mean, we got OC out, so it's okay. Okay.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah.
We're getting
this is
spawn
why
pushed.
I blacked out. Yeah.
It's fine.
I'm so.
Okay, I heard tales of this. I heard tales
Of this ball.
of this ball sitting here.
Yeah.
Okay, so essentially, what this ball did, the reason why what this ball did was really stupid, was because he doesn't have any help, right? So let's go back like 5 seconds. So you guys walk out of spawn, and then he's waiting for your backline, right? He goes in. This is a big slam. Hits 4. Okay. The thing about this slam is like, without any follow up, what did this slam actually do? This slam literally did nothing. And it's also, you guys need to recognize like, the reason this slam did nothing is because his team is doing nothing, right? But what happened is that like, you guys just keep walking out. Like, you guys act like this guy's just like gonna go away, but now what he's gonna do is he's gonna roll through your whole team, whoop you guys all in, and then now you guys are Mei frozen, right? So, especially when you're playing like the diva comp and you have a Soj that you need to save, like you kind of need to play reactively, and you need to play to absorb the dive. So this guy slams because he's gonna slam. Like no matter what you do, this guy's gonna slam. What you can do about the slam is how ready you are for it. So this guy slams in. I think what should happen, I think Diamond Brush should turn, and I think that we should make sure that we're healing Bean and we're healing Glizzy, and everyone just shoots this guy. Because if all of you hit like one shot on this guy, that's like half his HP. You know? And then again, it brings into the question of why this map is bad for ball. Like, where does he go? Right? If he does his dive, where does he go? Does he like go this way into here? Well, this room sucks for him. Does he go this way into here? That's like a long distance from there. Does he like try and like swing away? Well, if he tries to swing away, then he's gonna swing into Diamond Brush, who's also gonna shoot him, right? So, but the issue is that like this is a bad dive, but because you guys try and like ignore him, the dive becomes good. Because now he's just set up for free, and then he goes in, and then he does this, and then
I
now
think
we're
that's
being
a lot of our callouts too. Were just ignore ball, and like focus on the team. And I don't think we realize when it's good to ignore ball and when it's bad to ignore ball.
Yeah, that's a good point to bring up. So, ignoring the ball generally is when you're faster than the ball, right? So if you were playing like a Winston comp, like let's say you're playing like Winston, Tracer, Genji, like Lucio, Kitty, you could try and ignore the ball. The reason is because the idea is that you all just like press W and just go somewhere really, really fast, right? And you get a kill faster than the ball can. You can't do that on this comp because you have a Wuyong and because you have a Sojourn. The Wuyong is like okay, because like the Wuyong can get away, kind of. But you guys don't have Lucio speed, or you don't have Juno speed. And Bean is like Bean has like one slide, right? Two slides if he gets the perk. But realistically, if the ball like dives him, he's dead, right? So in this case, you would not ignore the ball, and it's also because of like what I've been mentioning, where it's like his team has zero follow up for him, right? So if the ball ever engages, he's just gonna take a bunch of damage and then do nothing. So that is also a reason why you wouldn't just ignore the ball, because you could just shoot at him. But yeah, like generally, like ignoring the ball is just if your comp is fast enough and if your comp is playing to get really fast picks. But when you have a hit scan, the better option is probably just to try and find the ball and like make his engage as bad as possible. And so that would be like trying to like mark him, or like trying to like shoot him on his engage, or like poking him out like after he engages, because otherwise he's just playing for free. So yeah, generally you want to mark this guy if you're on a D.Va comp, D.Va hit scan comp. So like he's gonna do it again. I mean that slime sucks because he only hits Diamond Brush, but then you guys do the same thing, right? Where because your Soj has no speed and your Soj has no mobility, so you can't just ignore the ball because your Soj is gonna die to the ball. And then you see how like we're trying to go really fast, but what happens is that Glizzy is up here, right? You could be with him, but I feel like this is a fast call. But then look at your Wuyong, right? Like you're just completely split because you just don't have like an int in comp. You get a pick, which is good. Rush is good. Do we see none here? No. I think the major mistake here is just like it was good that you guys went all in, but you guys need to realize that at a certain point you need a turn for your team. So like the D.Va Genji goes in, gets 2 picks right here, really good. But the problem is that you guys go for this Kiriko and you chase her into like the halfway point of second point, which would usually be fine if there was nothing else alive. But as the divers, you just need to notice when like you're going too far, and the reason you're going too far is because the ball and the Mei are still here. So like, if you guys came back, I don't think Barney dies this Mei. So, when you get picks like that, like don't be afraid to just turn for your team and like help them, because you need to keep as many people alive. Because now you don't have your main support, and then Zeb dies because she doesn't have anyone to heal her, and then they just come back fast because that's their comp. Good bomb though, but I don't know if it matters too much. I think your kitty's really slow. Oh no, she's here. I lied. Yeah. These scrap fights you generally lose just because they're playing the Tracer. But yeah. So that would be my solution first going around. And then whenever you're in game, generally just like, so when you're the front line, right? Like you're the diva and the Gen.G, you don't really know what's happening behind you. So if you're ever playing a game and you realize that your team is just basically dead before you ever engage, you need to ask your team why that is, right? Like you need to start problem solving mid game, because I think if in this match, right? So like if we go back like a minute and this ball just slammed your Sojourn and just killed your Sojourn, right? If we just asked like, okay, like why is my backline dead, right? Like why does Barney have to burn Suzu so fast? Why is Zebla always running for her life? Why is like Bean always dead, right? You need to start having these conversations, because the answer is as easy as, well, the ball is slamming me, the ball is like running into me, right? And then from there, like you try and deal with like what the solution is, because if ignoring the ball is not working, then you need to like come up with the solution, right? And so that would be like, okay, well, if we want to ignore the ball, do we just go faster, right? Do we just put like Bean on like Tracer and like we put Zeblo on Lucio so we can just go faster? Or if we don't want to ignore the ball, is the strat to just like, do we put Bean on like Cass, right? Or does Diamond Rush turn for the ball? Do we try and find the ball first and then go for an engage? Because I feel like you guys just kept walking out of spawn the same way over and over again, and it was like, realistically, nothing was gonna change. So like, okay. So you guys all shot this ball. He's half HP. I would say you just go in now. You force the Reaper out, which is good. He has no Wraith. I think you just killed that guy. Okay. Ball slams. Where's Barney? Barney's in this room. Barney's just overextended. Okay. So on this map, even if you're not gonna hold here, I think Diamond you should start here. Also, like, yeah, I think you just start here. Because this backline is under like 0 pressure. And then also, like, I think as a team, you guys just need to learn like when to give up space, and so you can retake it, right? So we play into this right now, and then this ball dives in, and then this Tracer is lower. I think that you, okay, Glizzy, I think that you marking this Tracer is okay, but I think you do it for too long. I feel like this Tracer is not a threat yet, but it's not like the worst. So this ball slams. So like, okay. So this is what I meant by like, you guys should probably go. So you just force the ball out, and you just force a Tracer recall. I think you guys dive the card right now. I think you guys just dive the card right now. Because also what happens, if you guys dive the cart and you're playing the kitty, your kitty has something to like TP to. Like same thing, like you force the Reaper out, I think we should go. Because at this point the ball's back. Gets a good slam. You force the Reaper out, which is fine. But I mean, like, essentially, like, they're doing what you guys should have been doing on first point attack, where so Barney does get killed, but before Barney gets killed, this ball didn't hard engage. All he did was slam and then run away. This Tracer didn't hard engage. All she did was just sit here and then Glizzy marked her. Right? This Reaper didn't hard engage. He just TP'd up here and then just wraithed away. The reason why they're doing that is because look at they're really just sitting on card. This card has gotten like so far just because they're just distracting you guys. Which is so I think that's what you guys should have been doing, right? Like Diamond Brush could be doing the same thing, where she like looks for like a fly like over to this ledge, right? And then your Gen.G looks for like a dash over here or something, and then you guys can push the cart. And then B, when this happens to you, if you're playing this dive comp, you kind of need to just like you need to commit to either peeling or going, and I feel like we're doing like neither. Granted, like I don't think Barney should have died here. I don't think she played it the best, but it's also just because like as a team, I feel like we're not doing anything, if that makes sense. Because it's also that the Diva Gen.G Soj, you guys do more damage, like burst. But the Ball Tracer, I feel like actually no, I'm lying. Never mind. Yeah. Okay. Sam's your kitty. This is fine. She just went for it. That's fine. Okay. So they're diving early, which is fine. We just need to have the correct response here. So the ball's set up here, which is like whatever. I don't expect you guys to know that because that's a weird setup. And then Tracer's here, and then Weaver's there. Again, I don't expect you guys to know that. Goes for the slam, and then they go for it and get. Okay, this guy just feeds. This is a good mark by you. So again, same thing, right? We've done a good job of like they try and like 3-man collapse, but then we kill one of the collapses, right? But then what happens is that like we just ignore the rest of the collapse, which I don't think is like a good idea. So like if I play this out, Tracer plays. So there's a disconnect here, because Diamond Brush can ignore the ball because she's Diva, but the rest of the team can't, because they're realizing that like Bean is like dying, or that like Zebla's dying, or that Barney can't live, right? So like there just needs to so A, again, it's this thing where like you can't ignore the ball, and then B, like there just needs to be better conversation about what we're doing, right? So like Diamond Rush, like you need to understand that your team's not with you, that your team can't push, right? They're not as fast as you are with this comp. And then this back line, like you guys need to tell Diamond Brush that she can't go, or you guys need to tell her that like you're looking at the Diva, or at the Tracer, right? Like if 4 people are looking at this Tracer, you guys need to say that 4 people are looking at this Tracer. Because now we're split, and then the ball just goes back in and gets a free engage. Also, Bean's super low. I think Bean's playing in a bad spot, so that's why he dies. So now you so yeah, I think it's to play it's about like the checkboxes. So you need to force out the ball in the Tracer, and then you can go. But the problem is that like we're just not doing that. We're just like walking as if we can walk for free. So it's kind of like a give and take mindset, where you can give this space because these guys are so far up. But what you do is after they use their cooldowns, so they invested their cooldowns. If your team